The Braves look to pull off a sweep against their division rivals, the Mets, before both teams head out for weekend series on the road. I'll let you know how to play this one with a plus money free play. I'm Steve Seagrave from sportsmemo.com, and I am in action today in the MLB, and I also have a 5% plus money NBA max bet locked and loaded for Game 6, and we're 4-0 over the last 2 games of the NBA Finals. Tomorrow is 50% off Friday over at sportsmemo.com. I'll be posting an MLB play for half off later tonight. Great chance for you guys to check out some of the cappers over at Sports Memo, as we'll all have packages locked and loaded for half off. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, you know what to do. Hit that like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And drop your MLB picks in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my play in this video, and I'll check those comments to respond back to you guys. So like I said, we got the Braves looking to pull off the sweep here after winning 5-0 yesterday and 5-4 in the prior game. Atlanta currently minus 135 on the money line. Total is now up to 9. There are still some 8.5s out there, which is where this one opened up on the total. Not too much line movement as far as the side goes. We have a couple of right-handed pitchers going toe-to-toe here. Clay Holmes and Spencer Strider. Strider obviously coming off that elbow surgery that cost him the majority of 2024. I think he had 2 starts, 1 cut short due to the injury. He got back on track. He was struggling kind of early on last week in his last start. Got back on track, though. He holds the Rockies to 6 scoreless, 13 strikeouts in that one. But it is the Rockies on the road. We have to keep in mind it's a lineup. They have heated up a little bit recently, but they generally struggle on the road. So we maybe take that start with a little bit of a grain of salt. And current Mets have really hit Strider well. Across 80 at-bats, they're batting .325 against him with 4 home runs, including guys like Lindor going 6 for 16 head up against Strider. On the other side of things, we got the reliever turned starter Clay Holmes in his first full season as a starter, and he's been great. 7-3 on the year, 2.87 ERA, 1.17 WHIP. He's coming off of a start where he only allowed 1 earned run across 5 innings against the Tampa Bay Rays, and he's really thrived. He's fairly pitched well on the road. Obviously, this will be a challenge for him in Atlanta, good hitters park, but he does have a road ERA of 2.41 so far this season. Not a very big sample size as far as the current Braves go head-to-head. They're 4 for 18 against him. The majority of that damage was done by Verdugo, who's 3 for 6 head up against Holmes. If you look at both of these teams against right-handed pitching over the last 30 days, clear advantage here for the Mets. They've been smashing righties over the last 30. They rank 3rd in WRC+, 1st in isolated power, while the Braves rank 16th and 21st in the same category. So Mets, big advantage here against right-handed pitching. And we also see him have the bullpen edge on the season and over the last 30 days. You look at ERA, Mets 3rd in 2025, 8th over the last 30. Braves 17th on the season, 16th. So just below middle of the pack. They're 16th over the last 30, so they're a little below average, while we got the Mets 3rd and 8th when you look at the season in the last 30 days. Both pens are very well rested. The Braves barely needed to use anyone yesterday. The Mets, though, also should have everyone available, as no one on either side actually has pitched in 2 of the last 3 days. So everyone should be available on both sides of the bullpen here. Based on this number, I'm taking the Mets with the plus money. They got a couple of check marks in their favor here as they have the bullpen advantage. They hit Strider very well. I don't necessarily trust that everything is right with Strider just because of that Huge effort, 13 strikeouts. You got to tip your cap, but it was against the Rockies. Can he get it done against the Mets, who have been crushing right-handed pitching, like we just mentioned? So, Mets bullpen advantage. Hitting righties much better currently. And I trust Holmes to be able to keep a lid on this Braves lineup. So we're going to go Mets here as our play for the video, plus 117. That's over at DK is where I got that one. Guys, like I said, tomorrow is 50% off Friday at Sports Memo. I'll be locking in an MLB package later tonight. And I'm in action tonight in the MLB. And I have a 5% NBA max bet for Game 6 of the Finals. It's plus money. 4-0 run over the last 2 games. And we finished number 1 during the regular season in the NBA, plus 85 units. As always, my page is linked in the pinned comment. I always post free content at sportsmemo.com. And as well as over at X at StevesBook22. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you would on the way out for me. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy the games tonight. If you're an NBA fan, enjoy what could be the last game of the season. Good luck.